Hey, what's up, besties? It's your girl Elaine Michelle, and I'm back with another budget with me. So this is the month of August, and I'm so excited about this month, mostly because I really like this kit. This is my kit from Shea Budgets, and she made this one specifically for me, but I think people have been kind of asking for it, so she may or may not put it in her shop. But just know, like, I'm so excited. Like, I love having a planner bestie that is literally like a budget boss, and so I'm able to get some really cool things. All right, so this is my monthly kit. We're gonna just do it like we normally would do it, and you don't have to do it this way. There's absolutely a easier way for you to do this if you want to, but just know that, like, this is what makes me tick. And kind of what, you know, gets the crowd moving, gets the crowd jumping. So I've already kind of like planned out the things that need to be mentioned that may cost some extra money. So I don't know if people think about it like this, but going out of town costs money. Birthdays cost money. Austin's first day of school, I don't know if there's something that will be associated with that, but I need to make sure that I note it so that I know what's going on. Labor Day weekend, there may be something associated with that. Buying something if we're going to like have a family thing, I may need to, you know, put some money towards that. So I'm leaving those marked on there. So let's go ahead and start with getting our stuff designed. So this month is going to be quite awesome. I was looking for, trying to make, y'all know I'm always struggling to find stuff whenever we start. I promise y'all, I'm always struggling with something. So I just want to make sure that I have my essentials somewhere close to me so that I'm not doing the normal thing that I do, where I'm always looking for stuff. All right, so let's go here. I'm looking for my budget stickers as well. Oh, that was such a cute kit. My July kit was so stinking cute. I loved it. Just looking for my little tiny mini stickers there that I made for myself. I like to do those on there as icons. You guys know that already. All right, so we're gonna put these down. This is our washi for over here, the top part. Y'all already know this is probably about to be a low-key struggle season for me, but I refuse to let anybody win this time. Uh-oh, okay, Shotty did it on the first time. Okay, so the month of August is going to be quite busy for me. As you can see, I have like back-to-back trips. I have a little bit of a break in there, but even on that little bit of a break, I still have tons of stuff going on that weekend. So I need to be very mindful of my spending, as well as anything else, like literally just keeping up with everything. So we're gonna go ahead and put this August budget. Do we have one that says, I think I'm always looking for that one that says like 2019. Yeah, it says August 2019. I think this is the one I'm supposed to be using here. Oh, hello. Okay, so we'll put, don't stick down too much. Okay, so we're gonna put that August 2019 one right there, and I will use this other one when we get to the other pages. All right, so like I was saying, we just want to make sure that we are marking everything that's going to be going on or going down in the city. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start adding in our bills that we have. We know we got our rent, okay, out here. You know what? I wonder if I'll write on here. Do I say this all the time? I feel like if I write on here first, that might be helpful. Oh, and I wrote on that one wrong. I hope I got enough bills. Okay, yeah, I'm out here tripping. Okay, so this one is $780 for rent, and then we'll write down our insurance, which is actually I believe it's $265. Okay, and then Navient we have 98. Hold on, y'all, we got to look back. 90.05, so that's 180.10. Yeah, we need to write that separately so that we know. Yeah, so that we know. I like to be in the know. Okay, iTunes is $16.41. Okay, and then my other iTunes is $9.99. And then Zip's car wash is $15. And then we have our TV, which is $38.31. Car note, $500. And then we have another Navient, so that's $90.05. Electricity, we're gonna bump that back up to $180, I believe, for this month. Sprint is $180. And then Xfinity is $90. And Netflix is $17. Kickboxing is $38.52. Okay, so I think I grabbed all of those bills that I have on there now. So let's go ahead and try to place them down where they belong. So our rent is due on the 1st. So that's automatic. It's automatic. I don't know why I just saying that, but that's the thing. So my rent has been kind of, those fees are so weird with the rent. Like, I promise you, I feel like they just kind of do whatever they want to do. But I mean, I try not to judge them too much. And let me turn my thing off, because clearly I am buzzing. That's nothing but Instagram. Okay, so we have our rent due, and then we have insurance. Now my insurance payment is usually coming out on the 1st as well, so we're just gonna stick this one here, and we'll put our insurance payment down, our sticker. But yeah, like I was saying with my rent, my fees that they do sometimes, they like fluctuate. So even though my rent is only supposed to be like $17, those are like all the extra fees that are added in there. And they're actually supposed to be redoing my, recertifying, I don't know, whatever it is. It's time for me to lease again, okay? So when they do that, I have to be just kind of annoyed, but I try not to be too annoyed, but yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so then we have Navient here. Cool beans. All right, now we have our iTunes bill, and I believe that comes out on the rent. Navient. Okay. Did they change? I was looking to see if they changed my iTunes bill, and I think they did. Yeah, on the 14th. So we need to put this one down on the 14th, which is also Austin's first day of school. Okay. Put that one down there, because it's going to come out of that check. And we need to mark that that's an iTunes bill due. And I still have not made me a sticker for my, well, it's not Xfinity anymore, but I'm doing whatchamacallit, so that's on the 10th. Sling TV. I gotta make a Sling TV one. I need to make a note for myself to make a Sling TV thingamabobber. So that's on the 10th, so we'll put that there. And I think I want to, no, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, clearly I'm gonna leave it there, because it said you're gonna stick today. So this one just has YouTube TV on it, but we know that it's Sling now, so I'm not really like tripping about that at all, because we know what it is and what it ain't and what it's gonna be. Okay, and then Zip's car wash is due on the 3rd. That's what I was looking for. It's due on the 3rd. And that's an automatic one that comes out. And you guys are probably like, what's Zip car wash? It's a membership fee that I have for my car to get washed every single month. Like, it's unlimited car washes, and that's what I absolutely love about it, is that it's freaking limited. So I can go as many times as I want to, as many times as my car gets dirty. I can go if it rains, whatever. I just love being able to just walk through there and get it. And I have a white car, if you guys didn't know, so me having that white car, it is kind of essential if I wanted to, you know, look nice and look presentable. I kind of gotta, you know, make sure I do things like that. I could, if there was something that needed to go, that would be one of the ones that would like go, because I just don't feel like it's not a necessity. When I say that, it's not a necessity, but I kind of make it one for me right now. But that would definitely be something that I could use to, like, if I reevaluated my life and said, okay, well, what do you need to be doing differently? Maybe don't do the car wash and then take my, but see, I have nephews, but I would still, I I would still pay them. You know what I mean? Like, I would still pay someone to wash my car. So I feel like this is just the cheapest way. But if I had to do something, I probably would just get one wash a month. Like, when it gets really dirty, I would just save it. But even one wash is like $8 or $9 or something. No, 12. One wash is like $12. So honestly, it just makes sense. I don't know. I'm rambling on. Okay, so I've laid a couple of these things down here. We talked about my Zips car wash sling. There's my other Navient payment, my car note, 500, and my iTunes bill there. And then we have Sprint, which is due on the 17th as well. So I'm just gonna move this sticker over here, or this sticky note over here. 180 for the Sprint. And I believe I signed up for like for it to be coming out automatic, so that it would save me a little money, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really, yeah, I think that's kind of what I went for this time. Okay, and then we know our Xfinity and Netflix, there's at the end of the month, so the 27th. And here, what I got, 38, oh, that's kickboxing. Technically, I should have split kickboxing up until, you know what? I think I will do that. Yeah, I think I will. Do I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 5 Wednesdays in this month. So I'm not going to split that up. I'll just make a note of it somewhere. So it's the 28th. And this is for Netflix. And that was for the internet. Oh, and then we forgot our other one here. So this is internet and Netflix. All right, and then iTunes number 2. Now this one is so weird because I think it came out oh, that was because okay, never mind. I think that one's fine. I was thinking about something else that had come out. Okay, because I bought like a app or something. I don't know. And I'm just gonna put this one over here on this Wednesday, just because I know that this will be my kickboxing charge. So I'm gonna put my gym fee here, but they're actually gonna be due that whole entire month. You know, like every Wednesday they're due. So that's a thing. And then we do our tithe. So if I get paid on this Wednesday, I would pay tithes on the 4th and on the 18th. So I'm just gonna put that one there, and this one here as well. So pay my tithes, and I think I had okay. So we'll put pay tithes here and pay tithes here. All right, so I think we've kind of got all of our stuff, but we want to mark those times when we're going to be out of town. So I'm going to put this washi down, and it has like this brown and, I don't know, brown and yellow, tan and yellow type zhuzh going on. So I just thought this would be kind of in theme with my stuff that I have here. So I think I want to maybe pick that up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Because that was gonna bug me. Yes, it was. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm marking my trips and stuff. If you have any trips that you're going on, make sure you find a way to mark it so that you're aware of any extra money that maybe have to be spent. Like sometimes these places, like you get on an airplane and or you get to the airport, you know, you need to be able to know what you have to work with in your coinage. Okay, I think that's super duper important. I'm gonna have to lift this one up too. So on the 3rd, I'm going to be going to the SPC planner party, which is Scribble Prints Co. They're having a planner party on the 3rd, and I'm actually going to enjoy that with my boo thing, CJ, and I'm so excited to be going with her, and we're going to be having just some good girl time with each other before things get get, you know, too crazy. So I'm so excited that we're doing this together. That next week, I'm actually going to be traveling for Budget Misses. We pushed our date back. I normally wouldn't have had all this travel in the month of August together, but we pushed it back just because so much was going on in the month of July. There's 4th of July, there's the Essence Festival. Just people had a lot of stuff going on. They couldn't make it, and so we wanted to be not only make sense, like it has to make sense for us, because we can't just be out here traveling and, you know, doing all of that, and that stuff comes out of our budget, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be wise, and so we decided to change that up. So right now, you can go ahead, if you're still looking for tickets, if you'd like to join us, we'll be in Houston on August the 10th, and you guys can come out and get some tips and all of that stuff. All the information will be on our website. You can check out shaybudgets.com or ElaineMichelle.com and pick up your tickets there. They are $60, and we will be going out to eat afterwards to enjoy some of the finer things with each other, and just, it's not all work and all play. You know, we get into the nitty gritty of building a budget, learning about your expenses, how to manage your money, what it takes, and different things like that. We really focus in and give you a one-on-one experience, so it's definitely worth the one-on-one experience with us, and that classroom setting and that community setting is what I love about it so much, because you can't really get that from just any and everywhere. So yeah, that's a whole thing for me. All right, so let's go and put in, oh, and then this one, I'm going to be traveling to Charlotte for a planner meetup, and I believe I'm going to travel out that Friday and then come back that Sunday, so that is a whole entire thingy thing. Okay, so we're going to put down my paydays. I'm going to mark this one over here, even though I know you guys are probably like, well, what? It's, you know, you get paid on 31st. Yeah. My normal paydays are the last of the month and the 15th of the month. So however that falls, however that may fall, is how I get paid out here in these streets. Okay, so then we have the 15th, and oops, look at that. I'm gonna have to stick her right on top of there. That's all right. It's cool. We'll make it do what it do. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mark again that last payday over here, because I think that's kind of important. Just knowing, you know, even though this one is up here, this is kind of where I'm paying these bills at, but I still need to make note of where I'm gonna get paid going forward, and that's where that is. All right, and then we have one on the 21st, which is my YouTube payday, and I'm just gonna stick this one here, and then the rest of them I'll use smaller ones. So that's a YouTube payday plus like Amazon share sale. I think all of those just happen to fall on that same day. And then for my Etsy paydays, I'm just going to do this right here, put these down. So I like to see my paydays again, so that I can just kind of know what I have coming up, what I'm going to be working with money wise. And then, you know, this is what I like to see. So because I marked my travel, you see that travel mark there, I think that's awesome. Now I'm able to see what I have to work with extra. So like if I'm traveling and I just want to have a little bit of money left over, because this is a leisure, this is business, and this is business, but I still like to have my own coinage on me just in case, okay? Just in case. Gotta make sure you cover yourself in case you need to have something. Not to say I want to go shopping, but if I see something, I want to be able to get what I see and what I like. So this is kind of what you can do. If you don't have this notebook here, which you can honestly grab one of these notebooks, I definitely highly recommend one of these, only because it has the calendars already made for you, so you wouldn't have to make a calendar. And this is about $12 on the Erin Condren website. You can grab you one and be done with it. And if you have not signed up for anything Erin Condren before, you could sign up and get $10, a $10 gift card, not gift card, but gift code, and you could use that, and so you'd essentially be paying $2 plus whatever the shipping is for this particular notebook. So I kind of think it's worth it if you look at it in that aspect, because again, you get the calendar up here and then you get the notes section in the back. And she's even dropped off a new one, which is the 18-month, and that 18-month has all of the ones in there, so you're able to kind of extend and you'll have it to use a little bit longer. So I hope that will help you guys if you're looking for some sort of notebook. I mean, you can definitely pick up one from the dollar store. or create your own monthly, however, and go from there. But this is definitely a great option. You don't have to get all colorful, because again, this is what it looks like beforehand, and then you would just put your bills and stuff here. You can even list your bills however you want to. So I just think that's like a really, I just think it's really good to have. Okay, so don't mind me. Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna put my goals over here, and we will write down what our goals are. I'm gonna wait on those until the end of the month. It isn't quite the end of the month yet, and see where I feel for everything else. But yeah, this is what my monthly budget is looking like right now on the monthly part. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get into how we break it down to actually put together our budget. All right, so let's go in. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this part of it. I've already went ahead and organized everything, and yes, I did go get my nails done in between time, so no, you're not tripping. No need to rewind back. This is a new nail design, in case anyone was wondering, which I doubt anyone really cared, but neither here nor there. All right, so paycheck number 1, we have paycheck number 2, and then we have our online income. All right, so now we are at 2060. 2060 is what we're budgeting. We know that those are going to be, you know, actuals. No need to trip over there. And then our online, I'm thinking for August, we're going to bump this up to 2500. I think that'll be a good number for us to shoot for this month. Now, when I use my numbers, this is me saying, okay, I need to really push marketing more. I need to market my shop more. I need to focus more on doing more blog posts so I can get more money from that, more YouTube videos, and wherever other stream of income comes from, just looking at different things and seeing where I can increase. I love the fact that online is available to me, because it does give me that opportunity to kind of make, you know, kind of make more money as I see fit. Like, I can work as much as I want to, or as little as I want to. The more work I put in, the more money I see in my side hustle, and I really, really like that. Maybe one day we'll like discuss in general my side hustles. I mean, I am a pretty busy person, and this is just like, I really feel like if I had more time, which if y'all know me, I don't have any more time to give up, but if I had more time, I really think this could definitely be close to a full-time income if I could really put the work into it. But because I like my benefits and I like stability, that won't ever be a thing for me. So let's go ahead and get into what our bills are. So I have my little cheat sheet over here to make sure I'm writing down everything that needs to be written. Okay, there we go. All right, so rent again is, we're gonna budget it at $780, and let's look at what we came in last month. I had $780 there, but we came in at $748. So it could be up or down. I like to leave it here because sometimes in their fees, they don't add them all in, and I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna leave it at $780 for rent. For insurance, and we'll just go back and just kind of reflect on that as well. For our insurance payment, we said $255, but last time it was $263. So over here in our actual monthly, we put our insurance at $265. So I'm gonna leave it there because it was $263, but that gives us a little room in case there was some taxes or something that we missed. All right, so now we have Navient. Okay, Navient, and we're just gonna leave that all as one so I don't get that all twisted and tangled up. And so we did 9005. So let's make sure we did that right for the last month. We did 9005. So that's going to be 18010, and we're just going to go ahead, and I'm trying to make sure that I kind of do things the same way. Okay, so it looks like I just added it all in, which is what I did. So we're at 18010. And as you guys know, I have these split up into payments, so that helps me out a whole lot. So you'll see it listed as 18010 here, but then over in my paycheck to paycheck budget, you'll see that listed out 2 separate ones. And I just really love this design. Shay, you really did the thing with this one. I'm really, really loving it. Okay, then we have our iTunes number 1. And iTunes number 1 is hitting at $16.41. This is for my Apple Music, and I do have a family account, so that allows up to 5 other people to be listed on my iTunes account without any, you know, interruptions or anything like that. Because previously people were just using my sign in, but then when Apple Music came along, you couldn't just, like, if I was listening to it, it will either restart my song or stop my song and play on somebody else's thing. So it's just best to get the family account, and that works for me. The $16.41 isn't a whole lot, and I'm here for that. That's one of my things. Like, I know some people pay for Pandora. Sometimes you'll see a Tidal come on here, and that's because something just released on Tidal only, and that's a thing. But iTunes Music is definitely my go-to for listening to music. There's a radio station. You can create radio stations. You can do everything you can do from Pandora basically on there. Pandora does have a little bit of an extended algorithm, I would say, because a couple of songs into my iTunes, I'm listening to the same music again. But anyways, neither here nor there. All right, so we did bump up our storage to the 2 terabytes, and that's really good. I'm done running out of storage. But the thing is, I now have to go on my computer and try to figure things out as well, because I think some of my iCloud from my computer is saving on there. So I just need to make a visit to the Apple store, which we do have here in Memphis. So I think I'll do that and try to see if there's any ways for me to save, or what I need to do to combine with my computer. I don't know how that all will work. All right, so then we have Zips Car Wash. Okay, and that is $15. And then we have Sling TV, and that is hitting us for $38.31. Now sometime in August I'm gonna have to add, but it won't, I don't know if it'll hit my bill then, so I don't know how that'll work. But I'm gonna make a note down here that power comes back on, and that is August the 24th. I think that's what it said. August 24th. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I'll have to be purchasing that comes on Showtime. No, is it Showtime? Stars. Wow, that's how long. See, they need to quit playing and just come back out with the show. I be forgetting what everything is, so that means I'm gonna have to purchase Stars, and I don't know how much more that'll cost. I think it's like $10 more, but I only need it for 2 months, so that'll bump it up, but I'm not sure if that's gonna do it there. So that's a thing I'll come back and note later, because I don't want to get it until I actually need it, because I don't watch it any other time. All right, and then we have Car Note. I don't know if anyone else does that as well, like cancels their services that they're not using. I definitely think this is a great thing to do. I'm not like telling y'all, you know, to beat the system, but I am telling you to beat the system, because if you're not going to watch it, there's no sense of you having it. So just get it for the months that you need it and remove it after that. All right, so my car note, I pay $500, which I'm always paying a little bit more anyways. You guys know that. Electric bill, and my electric bill is just everything is electric here. The water and all that stuff is included into my rent. So I know some people usually ask me like, well, what about your water? I'm like, I don't have that. I just have my electricity bill, and that's my own. Everything else is covered in my rent payment. All right, so electric is, I'm gonna put this at $180 like I said earlier, because it's the summertime and we've had some pretty hot days and some pretty warm nights as well. So even if I'm not here during the day, sometimes in the nighttime it's just really hot, and I can't afford to come home to a really hot house. It annoys my soul. All right, so Sprint we're putting at $180. Xfinity, oh, and I was able to get a discount. So what I did when I got my bonus check, I did a couple of things. One was the Sprint bill. So I went through my Sprint account and I talked to them, and what I needed to do, there was my Apple Pencil. They let me put it on there. So I went ahead and paid off my Apple Pencil, which was not a whole lot, but it did bring my bill down like $5 or so, I think. And then my iPad, I couldn't pay my iPad off like I wanted to. If you guys remember back when I got the iPad in September, I was under the impression it was going to be one thing, but they literally charge you a certain amount every month, and it's based on you holding to that contract, so you can't buy it out earlier. Anyways, I will not be doing that again, going through them. These were decisions that I made before being smart about a lot of my, I wouldn't even say my spending, but it was kind of a business need because it allows me to design on the go. I can type on the go, do my podcasting on the go. It is very good for me for that purpose. But I won't be doing it through a service again. I'll be paying for it outright with whatever money I have. I will not be attaching myself to that again, because most of the time when I'm using my iPad, I'm honestly not using it for the internet or the hotspot, because I have another phone, my work phone, that gives me my hotspot. So I really just don't need that type of service on there. But anyways, so those are things to think about when you're doing things like that. Like what I did was went out and got the iPad through Sprint, which was really great. Just added it to my phone bill, but it made my phone bill even higher. I have an iPhone XS Max, which I think I'm going to be keeping this year. I don't know. They have another one coming out, and y'all know how I am. I'm one of them. Yes, I am. Raise your hand. I am the one. But what I think I want to do, because it's coming up on the month, I think I'm going to pay this one off, and then the next one that I get, I'm going to pay for it outright. I'm not going to do the one forever if I do that, and then I'll just have, that's what I think I'm going to do. That's my plan, and I'm hoping that I can have all that worked out where the extra money that I get from some of my online stuff will just go to the phone, if that's what I want to do. Y'all know I'm big on, you know, paying off your debt, managing your money, but at the same time, I also like to make sure that I'm not punishing myself. And if I know that it's something that I do for myself, the iPhone is my thing. People can go years without another phone. That's their choice. My thing, nails and technology. I'm that girl. So there's no sense in me trying to play myself, and then what'll happen is I'll do a splurge purchase instead of planning it out, because I'm like, oh well, I'm missing out on something. It's a whole thing. It's a mindset shift. It's changing how you're thinking about your money and how you're using it. Yes, you still want to get the item. Fine, save up for it. That's cool. Put the money towards something else, like hustle a little bit harder so that it doesn't affect you. That's how my mindset is thinking now. So anyways, Xfinity, did I just have a, I feel like I just preached for a minute, but anyways, Xfinity is $90. Still haven't been able to get them to budge on that, but whatever. And then we have Netflix, and that's $17, and then kickboxing. Okay. All right, and then we have kickboxing at $38.52. Okay, and then for our cash envelopes, I think I did this last time. You guys always come for me. Y'all always come for me. What we're doing now, we're gonna do $500 between these two, so that's essentially $1,000. But it's $420 plus $420, which is $840. Okay, and then we have $80 plus $80, which is $160. Okay, so that's how much we're going to be putting into our sinking funds for the month. All right, so let's go ahead and do our adding up of the good stuff. So we have all of our expenses, which is $780 plus, that's wobbling a little too much for me, $265 plus $180, 180, 10 plus $1641 plus $9.99 plus 15 plus 38.31 plus 500 plus 180 plus 180 plus 90 plus 17 38.52 plus 1,000. Okay, so that puts us at our total expenses being $33.10.33. Okay, and you gotta know how I feel about my dollar signs, so I gotta go back and do my dollar signs. Dollar sign. I don't know why that's a thing, and when I clearly know that it's money, so y'all just ignore your girl. I know it's a thing. It's something that I have created a monster for myself with. So yeah. All right, so we have 2060 plus 2060 plus 2060. Okay, we are 4120 minus 33.10.33. Okay, so that's gonna leave us with $809.67 left over, and that's not including our online stuff, which you guys know I like to keep that separate, because anything that comes from there I separate and take into my business type stuff, things investing back in myself, put into my savings, and then move forward. All right, so remaining funds that we have is gonna be $809.67. all right. So inside of my cash envelopes, I moved some things around. If you guys haven't saw that video, make sure you go back and watch it, and then I'm going to be putting together my cash envelopes and all of that stuff for this month come payday. So this is where we are at right now. We're plus 809. So the goal would be to put I need to put, let's see, we have those trips coming up. So I'm going to put 500 towards car note. And I'm gonna put the rest of that, so it's that 309.67 will go for travel, because everything else is kind of taken care of in my sinking funds. I have school stuff for Austin and all of that stuff in there, so I'm not really, you know, tripping about that. I want to use a different color over here. I think I have a yellow that I can use. Okay, so we have rent is not automatic. Why did I put that there? That is something I have to pay on my own, child. Okay, make to move that out the way. All right, insurance is automatic. This Navient payment is automatic. iTunes, Zips, Sling, car note is. Electric is not. Sprint is now, and I don't think Xfinity is, but Netflix and kickboxing, those are ones that are all going to be coming out of my account by themselves. All right, so here we are, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how your budgeting is coming, and I will be more than happy to just sit and talk with you guys. Let's talk about it. Let's chit chat. I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah! KK, bye.